I'm about to call an audible. This first sentence is from me, a man, to other men. Valentine's Day is 1 week away. 1 week. Now back to our regular scheduled writing here. Valentine's Day is a week away, and now is the time to find gifts for the ones you love. You better. Maybe you buy them chocolate, flowers, or perfume. KTK's Lauren Margolis spoke with one young business owner from Tyler who's turning cents into cents.
I woke up in June, 5 o'clock in the morning, and said I wanted to create my cologne and perfume, which is sitting here on the table, and everything started falling in place.
At just 20 years old, East Texas native Jacorian Smith has his own scent. Literally, the young entrepreneur calls his perfume and cologne the His and Hers collection. It's the first thing to launch from Smith's new brand.
I always mix my colognes for a particular smell, so that really just made me realize that I needed to create my very own personal smell.
Smith worked quickly, making his dream a reality in only 5 months. And by the time the holidays rolled in, he was already filling perfume bottles.
We were boxing and putting stuff in bottles Thanksgiving Eve, so around that time it was ready.
Sitting at his grandparents' house in Tyler with family, he credits a lot of his ideas to their support and his faith.
If it's just me and God in this world, that's all I need.
Smith grew up in East Texas, but recently moved to Houston for college and more opportunities. He says he comes from a family of entrepreneurs, so it was only a matter of time until he created his own brand.
What's unique about mine is that it's black owned. That's number one. And it's I'm 20 years old creating something that takes years to create.
He set out to find chemists, create packaging, and start putting his company together. In Houston, Smith shared with KTK News the secret to a successful business.
In the midst of a pandemic, it was just all about staying on top of people. Stand on top of my manufacturer, stand on top of my box company, stand on top of shipping and labeling.
Smith talks about the meaning behind the His and Hers collection just in time for Valentine's Day. He says what inspired the line was the close bond he has with his sister.
Through this, I want to be able to allow others to be able to connect with each other, whether you're boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, friends, whatever. Just understand the personal connection.
He says he plans on doing more than just running a business and marketing a brand. He wants to inspire young people like him to find their passions and get a head start on working toward achieving their goals.
A lot of people look down on the youth, and in my generation, Generation X, because they say we on our phones too much, we talk back too much. But I'm here to literally stand and be an advocate for those individuals and say that there's so much more to us.
One of his ambitions down the road is to be a state representative, working here at the state capitol, so that he can have a bigger platform to speak out for his generation. Jacorian's mother says her son has always been a leader.
He's not arrogant, but he's confident. And I've always raised our children to be confident in who they are.
She was by her son's side through the whole process of creating his collection.
I wouldn't dare have him in Houston trying to do all this on his own. This is a journey. We are a family.
So what's next for the young business owner?
I have clothes, I have other perfumes and colognes that I'm getting ready to release this coming up year, so I'm excited about that. I also have a book that's getting ready to release.
But no matter how many projects he tackles in Houston, one place Smith always keeps close to his heart is Tyler.
I want to be able to bring stuff back home to Tyler, Texas, and open the eyes of my generation.
So they can soon smell success too. Lauren Margolis, KTK News.
And you can find His and Hers in some Tyler stores. By the way, to find the link to Smith's website on KTK.com.